The cry was Frail, but I could hear Siwar Ashur even before she was carried out of the coach. It was the cry of a voice that won't give up, of a child born in this war and who has now, for a while at least, managed to escape it. In person, 6-month-old Siwar is tinier than any visual image can convey. She weighs 3 kilograms, 6.6 pounds, but should be twice that. Her mother, Najwa, 23, smiled as she described her feelings on crossing into Jordan on Wednesday, when her daughter was evacuated from Gaza with other Palestinian children. The first thing she noticed was the quiet. It feels like there is a truce, she told me. We will spend our night without rockets and bombing with God's will. Siwar was also accompanied by her grandmother Reem and her father Saleh, who is blind. The first and last goal of this trip is Siwar, said Saleh. We want to get her to a safe shore. I want to make sure she is safe and cured. She's my daughter, my own flesh and blood, and I'm so deeply worried about her. It was Reem who carried Siwar off the bus onto Jordanian soil, forming her fingers into a V sign as she came. Until now, I can't believe that I have arrived in Jordan. I saw King Abdullah's photo at the border, and I felt so happy I got off the bus and made the sign of victory, for the sake of Siwar. Back in April, when the BBC first filmed Siwar at Nasser Hospital in southern Gaza, her mother and doctor said she was suffering from malnutrition because the special milk formula she needed could not be found in sufficient quantity. Her body was emaciated. Najwa said then she could not breastfeed Siwar because she herself was suffering from malnutrition. Tins of milk formula were found and delivered by the Jordanian Field Hospital and by private fundraisers. But with an Israeli blockade on aid, which was partially eased 3 weeks ago, and an escalating military offensive, it was clear Siwar's condition needed more comprehensive testing and treatment. In a deal announced between King Abdullah and U.S. President Donald Trump in February, Jordan offered to bring 2,000 seriously ill children to Amman for treatment. Gaza's devastated medical system cannot cope with the level of sickness and war wounded. Since March, 57 children, along with 113 family escorts, have been evacuated. 16 children came on Wednesday, including Siwar. Cradled in her grandmother's arms, Siwar stared with her large eyes at the unfamiliar crowds of police, medical workers, and journalists gathered on the border. She was taken to an air-conditioned hall where Jordanian medics handed out drinks and food to the children. There was peace and plenty. What was most obvious was the exhaustion of parents and children alike. In several months of covering these evacuations, this latest was the most striking in terms of a sense of communal trauma.